Hello, God bless you. This one is on cops and cuffs. Oy vey, not fun. I was one day I had a female cop stop and started talking to me, and I was sort of like, I wonder why she's talking. But there was a big group of street homeless that had come in. I thought, who knows, maybe she thinks I know something. I don't know anything about them though. Come to find out, LAPD had sent an undercover officer in to infiltrate that homeless group. They do infiltrate homeless groups. Go figure. I would have never thought. No, she was there for me. Some guy had woken to a woman who looked like me in his house, and this female, she she never sorry, I'm still sick. She never committed a violent crime, but she would go into houses and take showers and cook meals. So yeah, they were looking for someone like me. So all of a sudden there was a second officer. I'm like, well, that's weird. And like the woman's all like, can I see your wrist for a minute? I'm like, okay. To which she snapped on a pair of cuffs. Oh, I was like, what in the world are you doing? And she's like, oh, turn around. I'm like, oof. Like, okay. And then there's like all these cop cars. There had to be at least 6 cop cars. Sometimes they ride double in a car. There's cops everywhere. I was like, did someone get murdered? Like, what in the world's going on? Because it wasn't well into the whole thing that I got on at least some of the story. But yeah, that they cuffed me behind my back. They wouldn't let me sit down. They're really aggressive. She kept her hand on me, like my shoulder, the entire time, which I found really inappropriate. Another officer stood on my other side with his hand on the taser the entire time. Mind you, I'm asking to sit down and answering all their questions. And it got to the point where I'm like, I really don't feel comfortable answering these questions. And it was nothing to do like with the crime. It was just, I've had my information stolen multiple times. So I don't like giving out personal information. And they're like, that's okay. So come to find out, I didn't have to give the information out. But yeah, they never told me. And it was, they were just so aggressive. And when you have a guy with his taser on his hand, and cops love to shoot, not only do they love to shoot people, but black people, you cry about being shot. You commit far more crime than white people do. And when you look at the numbers, whites are shot 2 times more than you are, even though we're not committing the violent crimes that your community is. It's far more dangerous being white. It's just dangerous being a female too. Goodness. But yeah, so, and this female cop just kept going on about, oh, this poor man, just think how scared this poor man was. It's like, you have a man versus a woman, and I'm not an Amazon woman, I'm not a 400-pound whale. It's like, seriously, I know the guys I knew, I'm like, how scared would you be? And they're like, not scared. That would be a really nice surprise, whether I knew who you were or not. That guy's an idiot. And the guy lived in a gated community here in LA County. Yeah, he was so frazzled. He couldn't remember his code. He eventually did. He came, said, no, that's not the girl. Yeah, and then, what was it? Oh, the female cop, instead of being like, thank you for your time, we're sorry for the inconvenience, she was still going on. Just think about this poor man. Just think about how scared this poor man was. You know what? At the end of the day, that sucks. That just sucks, having a stranger in your house uninvited. But I was in the far, far scarier and more dangerous situation. You have a man versus a female versus a bunch of cops who are known for shooting people, who are armed to the teeth, who I legally have no right to defend myself or escape from, who have me cuffed behind my back. That was really uncalled for. But yeah. Ugh, cops. So I hope you're living the squeaky clean, straight life, and, you know, having the cops avoid you, because even when you do, you can still have run-ins with them. But alrighty, I'm gonna go. Bye.